Hi, I'm Brady,
Hi, I'm Anurag.
and today we're going to be presenting our social media app for CS180. So first, as you can see, we've loaded one user into the database already by the name of Jane with a password and just a standard email. So we're going to run the server, and we're going to run the client. So now we're just going to create a new account uh, named John, just a very basic password. We're going to do John Doe at do.eu. Just like that. And as you can see, showed up right there. So we've added to the database a new profile. Next, we're going to go into messages. We're going to send a message to Jane, as you can see, popped up. Message we're going to send is, "Hi, Jane." Just like that. Now we're going to view the message just like that. And you can see what I sent, who sent it, who was receiving it, and the timestamp of the message. And now we're going to delete this message just to show the functionality. And then we're going to go back.
Okay, we can look at another functionality of our database, of our GUI, sorry. So if we press on the friends button, we can see that it takes us to another interface. And then since we're logged in as John right now, we can add a friend and we can and since the only other user that's there is Jane, we can just type in Jane and it should there we go. It should successfully friend the user. And then we should see it pop up at yeah, in the profile.txt. So so now Jane is a friend of John. And then after adding friend, we can view friends just to check and see that she is a friend. And so there we go. And then one more thing we could do is remove friend. So we can press that and then we can type in Jane. And once we reload the database, it will remove the friend. Yeah, and we can press back to go back to the main menu.
To showcase another functionality of our app, we can go into blocked and we can see that we have a couple options. So first we're going to block a user. And the user we're going to block, if we're logged in as John, we're going to pick Jane. So it successfully blocked the user. And if we reload profiles, you can see that Jane pops up after the second comma there, showing that she's been added to the blocked users list. Next, we're going to show the blocked user. And as you can see, it shows up as Jane, which matches up. Next, we're going to unblock a user. I'm going to unblock Jane. And after we reload, it will unblock her.
So we can take a look at another one of our functionalities in our GUI. So we can press on the settings button. And once we press that, we can see we have various options that we can choose from. So one of the options is change password. So if we press on that, we can see that it prompts us to enter a new password. And for example, since we're logged in as John, we can type in pass key, and then it should update our password from password to pass key. So we can look at that. There we go. So it updates it. So that's good. And then we can also press change email. So this would update the email to whatever we type in. So we can type in like johndoe@gmail.com and it should, there we go. So it did update it as well here. And then another thing we can do is change messaging settings, which is we can either enable friends only or disable friends only. And so for example, we can enable friends only and that'll allow us to only send to friends. So yeah, and we can press back and then that's that.
Now I can just showcase just the logging out function of it. So here we're just going to hit log out. And as you can see, it logs us out just like that. And if we want to, per se, log in again, we can go here. We can hit 2 and we can log in. And we can now log in as any other user. So in this case, we're going to log in as Jane with the password, just like that. And once again, it brings us back to the social media app where we can have various options once again. We're going to log out and now we're going to exit the program just like that.
Another thing to demonstrate with our app is its multi-threading capabilities. So first, to demonstrate this, we're going to run the server, and next we're going to run two instances of the client. So here's one instance, And here's the second instance. So on the left side, we're going to log in as Jane, username Jane, and the password, just like that. And here's her app. And on the right side, we're going to log in as John with the password passkey, just like that. Now, from John, we are going to send a message to Jane. We're going to say, "Hi, Jane. It's how are you?" Just like that. Okay. And as you can see, it successfully sent the message. And if we wait a little while, 1 to 2 seconds, it should show up right under messages.txt, just like that. And now, if we go onto Jane's side, we can actually view messages like this. And you see, "Hi, Jane, how are you?" from John to Jane and the time that it was sent. Now, this also works in reverse, as you can send a message back to John saying, "Hi, John, I'm doing well," just like that. And as you can see, message successfully sent, and it appears there. And if we go on to now John's side, just like that, you could see, "Hey, Jane," from John to Jane, and "Hi, John," from Jane to John. Just like that, I've showcased our app's multi-threading capabilities. Thank you.